have to do this. It's important that you have somebody that you can connect with. I, for example, as a buyer, as a consumer, I have to be able to be straightforward. And like she said, I want clear communication back. I'm not going to take up a bunch of your time because I don't want my time took up. But when we talk, my time is valuable. I need to comprehend what we're communicating about. I need to leave this conversation not confused and knowing what's going on. So, Tara, you mentioned that there is possibly a remedy for some buyers for this whole out-of-state cash buyers buying up stuff. What is it?
So what's going on? I'm a part of the committee, and that is a real estate association, and what I have learned is there may be a program coming to Florida where Fannie Mac, Freddie Mae, one of those entities are actually purchasing the property from you, for you, and then you turn around and sell them back your loan. So it works like this. You see a house that you want, you go in, they will purchase it for you cash. So now you are competing with those people who are coming down paying cash, and then you're still going through the same process of getting approved, doing all those things. And what they'll do is they will just sell the loan back to your loan originator.
Right.
And for sellers as well who don't want to wait to sell their property to buy another one, they're doing the same things for them.
So they're basically purchasing on your behalf with their cash, and then you're buying it from them with your loan.
Yes, correct.
So how likely are we to see that, like, anytime soon? Is it something that it looks like it's strongly going to take effect in Florida, or is it just talk?
I think it is strongly. Next couple of months, I'm very excited about it because buyers who are getting beat out. I mean, I'm talking about cheap prices, guys. I'm talking $500,000.
Right.
We're getting beat out. I'm not talking about $300,000 homes, which are great prices for homes.
Right.
And that is a normal price for a starter home, $250,000. I remember we were buying homes for $180,000. That's a great start. So with the market on the up, meaning the prices, you guys need to be well versed in what is actually going on. You need to be with a realtor who is actually going to educate you on what is going on in this current market.
Absolutely. I love it. Tell them on Instagram and Facebook where they can find you, how they can talk to you, how they can possibly get you as a realtor, get information on what you have coming up, because you are licensed in Georgia as well as Florida.
Yes, ma'am. Instagram, Tierra is my broker, or Tierra Archer. My website, ArcherRealtySolutions.com. Facebook, Tierra Archer. That spelling is Tierra, last name Archer, Archer. Or reach out to Dorsey. I am her personal real estate broker for all of her real estate needs. So, I mean, I'm not hard to get in contact with.
Yes. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It's so important as minorities, as urban people, as people that come from low income communities, because I come from the hood. It is important to have a friend or someone that you have a strong business bond with for real estate, for banking, for investing, for this is all just building resources as an adult. There is, in my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, nobody should be over the age of 25 and not have someone that is their realtor or someone that they could go to regarding home ownership, land ownership, investment properties. Like, even if you haven't done it yet, but just to have access to a person that has that information is so important, and to be aware of what's going on in your community. As the housing market start to change, your neighbors start to look different. So I don't care if you're somebody who you don't plan on buying no time soon. You want to know what's going on in your area because you want to see who's going to be living next to you, around you, what they're going to be building. I know, Tierra, you probably could elaborate a little bit before you go just on what happens when you see a bunch of out-of-state buyers, or, just certain investment groups buying up properties around. What can you see happen to the actual community, meaning the stores and businesses in that area? A lot of times everything starts to go up.
Yes, everything is changing. As you guys can see, the prices for everything is changing as well. We are going to actually be similar to the California market. So all of those realtors that are there in California listing, Florida is heading where you are right now. We talk about this all the time. when you see, listen, I told people, I think I did a video maybe a year ago just on the live love. I don't know if you remember. I was telling people, listen, if you can get out and purchase a home, do it now.
Right.
If you can't get out, just do it now.
Right.
Don't you see they're changing the way McDonald's looks? They're changing the way Wendy's looks. They're changing the way the streets are paved on the road.
Yes.
That means some people with some big money are coming.
Yes. And you know what, Tiara? A lot of us, we weren't.
Nobody's paying attention.
Right. You know what? A lot of us weren't taught that. Because, you know, as an adult, I just realized probably in the last maybe 8 years that as you see stuff like what she described, as they start upgrading how the Publix looks or the Starbucks in your area, there is a reason. Like, it starts to turn into like, now you're seeing condo buildings being built, sky rises and all kind of stuff. And then the prices start to slowly go up.
Do you know why? Because they have the up on what is going to be brought to that area. Tampa Bay, there is talk of a basketball team coming to Tampa, so everything is skyrocketing. I have this information because I have access to people who have this information.
Right.
Like Dorsey said, so hey, Dorsey, here's a deal going down. I need you to purchase this, or we need to purchase this together because guess what? This area is about to start skyrocketing.
Right. I love it. I love it. I love that you push the same concept I push when it comes to our people creating and understanding what an investment group is, trying to gain some sort of generational wealth, having some assets that we have in place so that our children aren't just pushed out of certain areas or don't have access or rights. I know I've learned as well when it comes to real estate, there are a certain amount of jobs that are owed to people that live in certain areas when they build new shopping centers and things like that. Like it is like city mandated that people from the community are they have to, or they're allowed to get a certain amount of jobs at these particular. It's just so much information that doesn't circulate around. I look forward to having you come on again next Saturday. Hopefully you'll have some more news for us, some more relevant information when it comes to real estate. Again, tell them one more time where to find you.
Instagram, Tiara is my broker. Facebook, Tiara Archer. My website, Archer Realty Solutions. We are building a team of agents who are hopefully everywhere. We have a solid team in Florida, and we are always looking to grow. Also in Georgia, we are looking to grow. So anyone looking for a career in real estate, please reach out. I am just looking to train up agents to be as great as I am.
I love it. I appreciate you calling in. Anybody? Yes. Have a good weekend. So 888-247-8712 is the phone number to call in and get in on the conversation. I see we have a call on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Brittany. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I just joined. I was a little bit late, so I kind of missed the topic.
Brittany, so listen, I did a Zoom last night on a pack mentality versus a herd mentality, and I asked people, what do you know about yourself as far as what you require to be the best version of you? Like if I'm dating you or if we're friends, what do you require out of this relationship in order for you to operate at your best? Because if you're at your best, then that is more positive, more supportive. It makes our bond stronger. So what do you require, if you know?
Oh, what do I require at my best? I would just say to focus on me. Honestly, I can't focus on the relationship. I got to focus on me. I got to be a leader. I have to nurture my children and
but what my question is, but Brittany, my question is, if me and you are dating, what do you need from me? Do you require verbal praises? Do I have to bring you flowers every day? Do you require healthy communication every day? What is it that you need from me in order for you not to be walking around with attitude, being mad by stuff, snapping by anything, being worried or stressed? What do you require?
I would like attention and time. That's what I need. Attention and time. Pay me attention, act like I matter, and give me time.
She said, act like I matter and give me time.
Does that work or no?
No, listen, it's different for everybody. So it makes 100% sense. Now, my next question is, do you tell these guys this? Like when you make friends or when you're dating, do you tell these men up front, look, now, I'm one of these people. I require a certain amount of attention and a certain amount of time.
No, I don't tell them that.
Brittany.
I just expect them to give it to me.
And how that's been working out?
Not good.
Exactly. So listen, moving forward, have you thought about, or do you think you should now, like up front, as I'm dating a guy, or as I'm exchanging phone numbers and we caking on the phone or texting, that maybe I should tell you, hey, listen, I am needy in these particular areas?
to be honest, I feel like that makes me seem needy. So if I meet somebody, I'm like, hey, I need attention and time. It's like, I try to pretend that I'm more independent than I am.
So, but let me tell you this, Brittany. Obviously, you wouldn't bring this up when you like just met me. But as you seeing that, okay, he likes me, I like him. We having some conversations where this seems like this goes somewhere. I feel like you have a responsibility to let that person know how you are, like your behavioral patterns, rather than just me and you dating. I done took you on dates. We might have even slept together or whatever. And then now why you ain't called me back? Well, I don't understand why you did. And you ain't paying me enough. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Like, had you let me know this up front, I could have decided if this is something I'm willing to do or I have to give or not. Do you understand what I'm explaining?
Yes.
So you definitely got to be smooth with it.
Time is to say that.
You say that again? What did you say about the time part?
I'm not sure if I know the appropriate time, because I'm not going to say that when I first meet them. And so, like you said, like once you get into a relationship, and then let them know, like, when. Like, it just seems like it turns a person off.
So, but so let me ask you this, because some of this might be coming from what you feel like turns you off. If a guy were to tell you, let's say y'all been talking for, 2 months, and now he's starting to articulate what he wants out of his woman, like what he needs from a female that he's going to take serious, would you take that like a certain kind of way if he's telling you, like, well, I need my woman to do this, I'm going to be looking for this, I'm going to be looking for this? Would you take it like, oh?
To be honest with you, like if a man tells me, like, this is what I need, and I feel like I'm not meeting that already.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have to say that this is what I need because you're not doing it. It's offensive to me.
Wait, hold on. Say that again. You saying if he names some stuff that you're not doing, you get offended?
Yeah.
Britt, now you got to do better. You need to book another one-on-one, because you got to do better. If somebody telling you what they require, and it's stuff that because to be honest, if I'm a guy and I tell you right now, I want this, I want this, I want this, and in this moment you realizing like this ain't stuff I do, you really shouldn't be offended. You should really talk back to me and start communicating like whether you could do this stuff or not. You know what I mean? Because if you can't do it, this is your cue to leave me alone.
No, it's things that I can do. It's just like for some reason I'm offended that they're asking me to do it and I haven't already met that expectation. So
you still got some issues in the accountability area. Because you should I'm telling you this because if me and you, even as friends, if I were to tell you, well, Brittany, I need a friend that's going to do this, and this. And like you say, it's stuff you can do, but you haven't been doing it. If you immediately go to a defensive space, when it's something that you able to do and you don't have a problem doing it, but you go to a defensive space and we damn near don't be friends no more because I articulated what I needed, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't a problem for me. It's a problem for you because in order to keep what you said.
It's a problem for me. It's my problem.
Yeah, because in order to get like a high value man or have friends or homegirls that got stuff going on for themselves, people that we have high self-esteem, we don't mind telling people what we need and want.
Mm-hmm. I tend to feel offended because it's like, I feel like I'm not, well, I do this and I do that, and then it's like, well, I didn't meet your expectations. Like, I feel like
you start to feel like I ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Brittany, you need to book another one-on-one. I ain't even got to give you the number. But for anybody else, for anybody else that want to book a one-on-one phone call, 678-965-0698. I'm pretty sure Brittany got the number saved in her phone. Brittany, get off of here. Get off of here.
Bye.
See you later. So listen, I have another call on the line. I think we got Millie calling in. Now she is one of, well, let me give y'all a tip, ladies. So for all of my waist training needs, I go to Millie. So I know her as Millie Mills. She is a 3 full-time business owner, and she's throwing a taco fest here in my area. So if you're local to the St. Pete, Tampa, Brandon, Bradenton, Sarasota area, you definitely want to get in on the taco fest. I love tacos, by the way. But to those of y'all females, I'm going to let Millie tell y'all what her Instagram is, what her website. I've worn, tried, I use currently probably every product and garment that she has it works. And it works without surgery. It works with surgery. It just works. Millie, you on the line?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, love.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
So, Millie, first off, before we even get into the event that you're having, tell them where to find you for your garments, because I swear by them.
Yeah, so the website